As the war continues to intensify in Gaza, horrifying images are capturing the world's attention, and communities are mourning in uncertainty across the globe. We're talking now with Eliza Kanner, the Senior Development Officer for Combined Jewish Philanthropies. She has just returned from a trip to Israel, so thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so this conflict is not only tragic, it is rapidly changing. So can you kind of just tell us what you saw on your trip to Israel and what you felt also, especially among Israelis there?
When I woke up on October 7th, the images and stories that I was hearing coming from Israel didn't seem real. And over the past 6 weeks, we've actually seen that people are denying that the atrocities committed by Hamas even happened. And so I was a part of a delegation of 14 young leaders from across 8 different countries to go and actually experience what Israel looks like and feels like right now, and to hear it directly from victims and families of hostages and be able to bring those stories back to our respective communities. Truthfully, social media and any media article couldn't prepare me for what I was going to see. Being in a community in southern Israel, went to Kibbutz Kfar, which is only miles away from the Gaza border. And while walking through that community, only 1 month after the attacks, I was hearing the crunch of glass and broken metal shards under my feet and could quite literally smell death. And it's my responsibility to come back here and share those stories.
You were also in D.C. for the March for Israel. We're seeing more and more anti-Semitism. You were hearing reports of the rise of anti-Semitism across the country. We saw it over the weekend in Wisconsin. But for the faith community, how can people cope, Jewish or not? What do you want people to know about anti-Semitism in the United States and how we can confront it?
So I was so proud to be a part of 290,000 individuals from across the United States. I was in D.C. and said, we need to bring our hostages home and we need to stand up and fight against anti-Semitism. And so what's so important is that whether you are Jewish or not, that you're listening to the stories. You're hearing how your Jewish friends and your Jewish allies are experiencing what's happening right now. I know I'm not alone in saying that I am fearful. I walk through the streets and sometimes I have to hide my Star of David necklace because I'm unsure of who's around me and their feelings towards the Jewish community. And so it's an elevated conversation that when atrocities happen in the Middle East, the Jewish community across the globe are affected. And you need to be listening to your friends and hearing about their experiences.
Yeah, I think that's really important. So when you went to Israel too, and when you were on the march in D.C. as well, what are you hearing from people that you want to share? What's their stories?
Every single family that we met with in Israel and every single family that spoke at the rally said to bring our hostages home. We're not thinking about anything else. We're not thinking about what's to come in the future, except that we want these 240 hostages back home. And so that is the message that I have ensured, whether I'm on college campuses or using my social media, that I'm making sure that I share that message that we want them home and we want them home now.
All right. Thank you, Eliza Kanner.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.